It has been obviously a very challenging time to be here. But at the same time, it has been wonderful being back in South Africa. I'd like to thank the doctors in South Africa who've done a tremendous job in helping me. And I'm so looking forward to getting back to my children.
The royal world is often shrouded in mystery and intrigue. And when it comes to Prince Albert and Princess Charlene of Monaco, there's no shortage of headlines that catch the public's attention. Recently, a wave of speculation has surrounded the couple, with dramatic claims about Prince Albert being moved to tears and Princess Charlene undergoing a so-called tragic transformation. But what's the real story behind these attention-grabbing headlines? Prince Albert and Princess Charlene. Prince Albert II of Monaco and Princess Charlene's relationship has captured the public's attention from the start, not just because of their royal status, but also because of the personal journey they have shared together. Their love story, marked by both public adoration and occasional scrutiny, reflects the realities of modern-day royalty, balancing duty with personal struggles. Prince Albert II, the reigning monarch of Monaco, is the son of the late Princess Grace Kelly and Prince Rainier III, two figures who became global icons. Albert ascended to the throne in 2005, after his father's death, and immediately began shouldering the heavy responsibilities of ruling a small but influential nation. With his lineage, Albert has always been under the public microscope, but he has worked hard to forge his own path as a leader. His dedication to environmental causes, such as ocean conservation and sustainable development, reflects his vision for Monaco's future. Before becoming Princess Charlene of Monaco, Charlene Wittstock led a very different life. Born in Zimbabwe and raised in South Africa, she was a highly accomplished swimmer, competing in multiple international competitions. Her athleticism was evident from a young age, and her skill earned her a place in the South African national team. She competed in the 2000 Sydney Olympics, and later participated in the 2002 Commonwealth Games, establishing herself as one of the country's premier athletes. Charlene's career in swimming not only made her a national hero, but also gave her the discipline and poise that would serve her well later in her royal duties. The story of how Charlene met Prince Albert is one that has captured public imagination. They were first introduced at a swimming competition in 2000, when Charlene was competing in the Monte Carlo swim meet. They quickly struck up a connection, but their relationship would remain relatively private for many years. In the years that followed, the two were seen together at various events, but rumors of their romance were kept under wraps. Their first public appearance as a couple came in 2006 during the Winter Olympics in Turin, Italy, where Prince Albert showed his support for Charlene, who was involved in the event as an ambassador. Their relationship blossomed over the years, culminating in a public announcement of their engagement in 2010. The couple's engagement was widely celebrated, but it was also met with intense media attention, largely due to the fact that Charlene was not from a royal background. In 2011, they were married in a grand ceremony that brought the eyes of the world to Monaco. The wedding was a lavish affair, attended by many royals from across Europe, and was broadcast worldwide, making Charlene's transformation from a competitive swimmer to a princess complete. Charlene's transition from an athlete to a member of the Monegasque royal family wasn't without its challenges. At the time of their marriage, many questioned how she would adjust to royal life, given her humble beginnings and athletic background. Charlene herself has been open about the difficulties she faced in adapting to such a highly scrutinized public role. As the Princess of Monaco, she took on numerous royal duties, representing the family at official events and charity functions. But it was her philanthropic efforts that truly helped her make her mark. Princess Charlene became known for her dedication to charitable causes, particularly those related to children's health, education, and sports. Through the Prince Albert II Foundation, which is dedicated to preserving the environment, and the Princess Charlene of Monaco Foundation, which focuses on helping children through sports and swimming programs, Charlene has found ways to use her platform for the greater good. Her foundation works on projects that aim to reduce drowning in at-risk communities, as well as promoting swimming as a life-saving skill. This personal commitment to swimming, her passion from an early age, has allowed her to integrate her background into her royal role. Charlene has worked to highlight the importance of physical activity and well-being, especially for disadvantaged children, and through her initiatives, she has made an impact on many lives around the world. As a royal couple, Prince Albert and Princess Charlene often stand together at the center of Monaco's social scene, representing the principality at various state functions, charitable events, and cultural celebrations. However, despite their prominent positions, they have often managed to maintain a relatively low profile when it comes to their personal lives. Monaco is a small, close-knit community, and the royal family is one of its most beloved institutions. Both Albert and Charlene have worked hard to balance their public duties with a semblance of privacy, a delicate act for any public figure, let alone royals who live under constant media scrutiny. In Monaco, Prince Albert and Princess Charlene are generally perceived with respect and admiration. Albert, as the leader of Monaco, has taken on an active role in promoting the principality's global interests, especially in areas like environmental sustainability. He is known for his deep concern about climate change and ocean conservation. On the other hand, Princess Charlene's role is seen as more nurturing and charitable, focusing on health and the well-being of children. Together, they form a powerful and complementary team, each contributing to the future of Monaco in their own ways. On the global stage, the couple's image has been a subject of fascination for many. While Albert is often seen as the stoic, dignified ruler, Charlene is admired for her elegance and the quiet strength she demonstrates in her charitable endeavors. However, their relationship, like many royal unions, has also been subject to public speculation and rumors, especially regarding their personal lives. Yet, through it all, they have remained largely united in their public appearances and have continued to focus on the important causes they champion. Challenges faced by Princess Charlene. Princess Charlene of Monaco has faced a series of health challenges in recent years that have affected both her physical well-being and mental health. These difficulties have been widely covered in the media, often sparking public speculation and concern. Her health struggles, particularly those related to her ear, nose, and throat (ENT) issues, have been well documented, and they have played a significant role in shaping her public image. As a result, the media's portrayal of her has often been a mix of support, curiosity, and sometimes even sensationalism. In 2021, Princess Charlene experienced a series of health setbacks that began with a severe ear, nose, and throat infection while in South Africa. The infection required her to undergo multiple surgeries, which kept her from returning to Monaco for several months. The health problems were later revealed to be part of a larger issue with her sinuses, and she underwent additional procedures to address them. During this time, Charlene also faced complications related to her recovery, leading to a prolonged period away from her family, including her husband, Prince Albert, and their children. The royal couple was forced to navigate this challenging time under the watchful eyes of the public, with the princess spending several months away from Monaco in a state of relative isolation. Her physical appearance also became a focal point during this time. As she recovered from her surgeries, there was a noticeable change in her appearance, which became a topic of conversation in both the tabloids and on social media. Some reports focused on her weight loss and facial changes, which they speculated could be linked to her health struggles or mental state. Unfortunately, the focus on her appearance added pressure to an already difficult situation, leading to more public scrutiny than necessary. Many people were concerned, and the attention on her body seemed to overshadow her health issues, which were the real concern. The impact of her health struggles on her mental health should not be overlooked. Being away from her family, particularly during the recovery phase, had to have been emotionally taxing. Princess Charlene had spoken about the emotional toll her health issues had taken on her, especially as she was unable to be with her children and husband. The separation added an additional layer of stress to an already challenging period, and there was a constant flow of media coverage that often focused more on speculation about her condition than on the support she was receiving from her family. The intense media spotlight only amplified her emotional distress, and there were moments when the princess's apparent sadness or fatigue became the subject of gossip and unfounded assumptions. Alongside her health struggles, the media's portrayal of Princess Charlene often veered into sensationalism. Headlines such as "Princess Charlene's Tragic Transformation" or "Royal Marriage in Crisis" frequently appeared, with little regard for the facts. The notion that she had undergone a transformation was used to describe both her physical changes and the way she had been handling her health challenges. This sort of exaggeration contributed to public speculation, with many people wondering about the real reasons behind her prolonged absence from Monaco. Some tabloid reports even suggested marital problems between her and Prince Albert, with no clear basis for these claims. This type of reporting only intensified the pressure on Princess Charlene, as she was constantly subjected to invasive questions and assumptions that had no factual grounding. The media's relentless focus on her health issues combined with the speculations about her marriage and emotional well-being, made it difficult for Princess Charlene to share her true perspective. However, when she was able to speak publicly, she clarified some of the misconceptions. In an emotional statement released in 2022, Charlene explained that she had been struggling with serious health problems that required immediate and ongoing attention. She acknowledged the pain of being away from her family and shared her gratitude for the support she had received from Prince Albert and their children. She also expressed that her absence from Monaco was a necessary step for her health and that she was focused on her recovery. In some interviews, she spoke about the emotional impact of the media coverage, emphasizing that it added an additional burden to her already difficult situation. Despite this, she remained committed to her family and her role as a mother and a wife, underlining that her priority was to regain her strength and return to her loved ones. Princess Charlene's perspective has been crucial in understanding the complexities of her health journey. While the media often highlighted the more sensational aspects of her situation, she has made efforts to set the record straight by sharing her personal experiences. Her statements reveal a woman who has faced significant health challenges with grace and resilience, even as the media often misunderstood or exaggerated her situation. Through her words and actions, she has conveyed that her struggles are not a matter of personal transformation or emotional collapse, but rather the result of genuine health issues that required time and care to address. The scrutiny surrounding Princess Charlene's health and appearance highlights a broader issue of how the media can sometimes distort the truth, especially when it comes to the lives of public figures. While Princess Charlene's challenges have been real and difficult, they are part of a much larger picture of resilience, family support, and personal recovery. Rather than focusing on the sensational aspects of her situation, it's important to recognize the strength it takes to face such struggles, especially in the public eye. Emotional impact on Prince Albert. Prince Albert has always been a steadfast and devoted partner to Princess Charlene, especially during her most challenging times. Over the years, he has consistently shown his deep concern and unwavering support for his wife, publicly and privately, as she navigated through health struggles and the intense media scrutiny that has surrounded their lives. While their personal lives often take center stage in the media, Prince Albert has been open about the emotional impact of the hardships they have faced, particularly how it has affected him as a husband and as the leader of Monaco. In interviews, Prince Albert has often spoken candidly about the challenges his wife faced, particularly regarding her health. After Princess Charlene's serious health problems in 2021, which led to her prolonged stay in South Africa and several surgeries, Prince Albert was visibly concerned for her well-being. He was open about the strain these issues had on their family, admitting that it had been a difficult period for both of them. In various statements, he described how it was painful to see his wife suffering, especially given her public persona and the pressure she was under to fulfill her royal duties. Despite these personal struggles, Prince Albert's dedication to supporting her remained constant. He expressed his admiration for her strength and resilience, highlighting how she had faced her health challenges with grace. Prince Albert's public remarks about his family's well-being often reflect his commitment to being a strong pillar of support. In interviews, he has emphasized that the health of his wife and their children is his top priority. This sentiment is reflected in his actions as well. While they have both faced challenges, he has often spoken about how important it is to stand by each other through thick and thin. His words and actions show a deep sense of care for Charlene, making it clear that his role as a husband goes beyond just the duties of a royal, but is rooted in love, empathy, and shared commitment to their family. Managing public scrutiny has been one of the toughest aspects of Prince Albert and Princess Charlene's lives. The media has often been relentless in its coverage of the couple, sometimes sensationalizing their personal struggles and creating rumors about their relationship. For Prince Albert, who has long held the weight of the throne on his shoulders, dealing with such public pressure has likely been emotionally draining. In the face of this scrutiny, he has consistently stood by his wife, rejecting unfounded rumors and defending her against harsh media portrayals. This constant media attention, particularly during Princess Charlene's health crises, has no doubt taken an emotional toll on Prince Albert. It is one thing to deal with personal hardship behind closed doors, but it is another to have it played out on the world stage. Prince Albert has been criticized at times for not being more open about the details of his wife's condition, but he has explained that he wants to protect her privacy and that of their family. In interviews, he has shared that he believes in keeping a sense of dignity and respect for their personal lives, and that he feels an immense responsibility to shield Charlene from undue stress. The emotional weight of these experiences cannot be underestimated. For a husband to watch his wife endure health problems while simultaneously managing the expectations and pressures of being in the public eye must be incredibly difficult. But Prince Albert's resilience has been evident, even when facing his own personal challenges. He has often emphasized how important it is for both of them to keep their focus on their family, and how their bond has only grown stronger in the face of adversity. Despite the external noise, he has remained unwavering in his commitment to Charlene, consistently showing that his first priority is always her well-being and the happiness of their family. The dynamics of their family life have been another aspect that Prince Albert has worked hard to preserve, even amidst the challenges. The couple has always placed great importance on maintaining a sense of normalcy and privacy for their children, particularly their twins, Princess Gabriella and Prince Jacques. As public figures, they are constantly under the gaze of the media, but Prince Albert and Princess Charlene have taken steps to ensure that their children are shielded from the constant attention that comes with being royal. They have been very careful about which events the children attend and how much of their lives are shared with the public, wanting to provide them with as much privacy as possible. Prince Albert has often spoken about how he tries to protect his children from the media frenzy that surrounds their family. He has made it clear that he does not want them to feel the burden of living in the spotlight, and he is very conscious of their need for a balanced and stable upbringing. While the couple has occasionally shared photos of their children or appeared together at official events, they have generally been very protective of their personal family life, making efforts to limit public exposure. This is a conscious decision to ensure that their children have the space to grow up as normally as possible, without the undue pressure of being constantly watched by the public and the press. Despite the immense pressures they face as a royal family, Prince Albert and Princess Charlene continue to prioritize their family's bond. They have been through a lot together, from health struggles to dealing with media speculation, but they have consistently shown their commitment to each other. For Prince Albert, the role of a father and husband is just as important as his royal duties. He has made it clear that he will always put his family first, even if it means stepping back from the public eye or protecting them from external pressures. Positive developments and the road ahead. Despite the challenges that have marked the lives of Prince Albert and Princess Charlene in recent years, there have been notable signs of recovery, resilience, and renewed focus on their responsibilities as Monaco's leading royals. These developments offer a glimpse of hope and positivity for the couple and their family, even as they navigate ongoing scrutiny and speculation. Princess Charlene's recovery has been a focal point of public attention, particularly given the dramatic headlines surrounding her health struggles in the past. After spending much of 2021 and early 2022 battling a severe ENT, ear, nose, and throat infection that required multiple surgeries, Princess Charlene has been gradually re-emerging into public life. During her extended recovery period, she also reportedly faced emotional and physical exhaustion, which necessitated a brief stay at a treatment facility outside Monaco. These events sparked intense speculation about the state of her health and her role as Monaco's princess. However, in the months that followed, Charlene has made a steady return to royal duties, attending key events and demonstrating a renewed commitment to her role. For example, in 2023, she was seen alongside Prince Albert at Monaco's National Day celebrations and other significant public appearances, looking healthier and more at ease. Her return has been embraced by royal watchers and the people of Monaco, who are hopeful about her continued recovery. In addition to her recovery, Princess Charlene and Prince Albert have remained deeply committed to their philanthropic work, which continues to be a cornerstone of their public lives. Together, they have championed a variety of causes, with a particular focus on environmental conservation and child welfare. Charlene's foundation, the Princess Charlene of Monaco Foundation, has played a vital role in promoting water safety, youth development, and education. Through swimming programs and other initiatives, the foundation has positively impacted communities worldwide. Meanwhile, Prince Albert, known for his environmental advocacy, has been a vocal proponent of sustainability and marine conservation. Under his leadership, Monaco has hosted numerous conferences and initiatives aimed at addressing climate change and protecting the oceans. The couple's shared dedication to these causes reflects their desire to use their platform to create meaningful change, even amidst personal challenges. What stands out most about Prince Albert and Princess Charlene is their resilience in the face of adversity. Despite the constant glare of media scrutiny and the personal trials they have endured, they have worked to maintain a sense of normalcy for their family and fulfill their roles as leaders of Monaco. They have often spoken about the importance of shielding their young twins, Prince Jacques and Princess Gabriella, from the pressures of royal life while preparing them for their future roles. Their family unity was evident in a touching moment during Monaco's National Day celebrations, where the family of four appeared together, smiling and showing solidarity. It's clear that, no matter the challenges, their priority remains their family and their shared commitment to serving their country. In a world where royal families are often seen as perfect or untouchable, Prince Albert and Princess Charlene's journey is a reminder that they, too, are human. They face the same challenges as any other family, albeit under a much brighter spotlight. Through it all, Prince Albert's support for his wife and children has remained steadfast, and his emotional resilience in the face of adversity has proven that he is not only a leader, but also a deeply caring husband and father. In many ways, their story is one of perseverance, love, and the importance of family, even in the midst of immense public scrutiny. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more content like this. Also, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. What do you think about the way the media handles royal stories? I'd love to hear your opinions.